So we had AMIR on, and uranium has gone parabolic. It's incredible to see what that entity with Sprott and buying those physical pounds off the market. Guys, I hope you listen with AMIR. Prices just started going up. I think they were like 31, 32, and now the spot prices are 50. They continue to go higher, and this is not a GameStop or AMC thing. This is a move based on a fundamental change in the marketplace, right? It's taken massive supply off the market, which is Sprott, and their new entity buying uranium. And how much did they raise, Daniel? How much was it?
Well, they upset. It was about $300 million, and the Sprott uranium fund that we had talked about with with AMIR and then in the Dollar Stock Club, and they upsized that offering, or that's not the right term, Frank, but they put it to $1.3 billion. So they raised an extra billion, or got the okay to.
Okay, that's not just mom and pop money coming in. That's hedge funds, massive hedge funds, big money going into this industry. And they are in it long term, because you're seeing that it's one of the first times in over a decade where you have price discovery for uranium. You didn't have that. So electricity companies who need to lock in these freaking prices, right? They need mass supply of this stuff. And a lot of supply has come off the market, right? Just, they stop, just providing uranium for Cameco, Cutback, Cigar Lake, and their two biggest projects, Kazakhstan, all that. But now you're seeing everything come together, because electricity companies, with the price going up, they're being forced to go in there and buy this, because they're like, holy shit, now we need to lock in these long-term contracts. And that was like the bearish thesis a little bit. Like, for me, I was like, man, at $30, how come the electricity companies aren't coming in, where we're seeing supply-demand bounce completely, in the bull's favor? Now you're seeing that. It's a perfect storm. I hope you listen to the interview with AMIR. That was on September 1st, guys. When we did that, Uranium Royalty, which company talked about, his company was $3. It's over $5. That's 66% gains in 2 weeks. UEC was $2.50. It's $3.70 today. That's 50% gain. Azarg Uranium, which is one of my holdings I talked to you guys about, so Azarg and Uroy are the two Uranium Royalty, two companies I own. That was at 30 cents. It's over 60, because they're getting taken over. And based on the conversion, the company that's taking them over, people are buying that, and it's going higher and higher and higher. And that's 100% gain, 60 cents, 100% gain in a couple of weeks. That's what I love about what I do, is like I try to get into things, and you could have bought them a little bit earlier and did okay, but guys, those gains are incredible in a couple of weeks by having the right people on the podcast, having the right connections, and getting into these things before everybody else. We did it with so many different trends, especially over the past 6-9 months. And it's something I pride myself on, bringing you guys stories ahead of everybody else. The people who were in uranium for the last 7-8 years, 10 years, good for them. But they also missed out on a major market move for us, getting in at this price and seeing these kind of gains for a lot of you. If you follow our advice, I'm really, really happy for you. I'd love to hear from you on FrankCurzioResearch.com about some of those gains that you made, not just for me, but for yourself, because I know a lot of you invest in uranium and get a lot of calls on it. But damn, this is like, I don't think this is going to stop anytime soon. This isn't the AMC thing where you got a Reddit crowd and just try to force short sells. This is actual freaking demand coming in that needs to be done, and prices are going higher, forcing the issue.
Yeah, it's not because of Reddit, but the Reddit Wall Street Bets crowd, if they're not involved yet, they are, and they will be. So yeah, get exposure. The takeaway there is have exposure to uranium. It's not over.
No, good stuff. All right, man. So we want to keep this at 30 minutes, and we are just at that mark right now. So Daniel, thank you so much for coming in. We're going to be doing this every Thursday. Guys, let us know if there's topics you want to talk about. Any questions, FrankCurzioResearch.com. Let us know. We like discussing it, how you make money off these trends. And this is probably the most popular segment in terms of emails and what we get, and we both love doing this. So Daniel, I want to say thanks so much for coming aboard. And
cheers.
Yeah, guys, listen, we're 100% transition into our new format. So I want to hear from you, FrankCurzioResearch.com. Always open to making this podcast better for you. We do so many more things. We are doing some more great changes coming up. Not really changes, but just, filtering our content, breaking up these parts of the videos into smaller segments, into minute, 30 seconds, putting them all over, social media, just, rebuilding our website around this. Really, really exciting times. But, we're going to start having it. We're going to get a producer in here who's going to be doing all the, because I do a lot of camera work and stuff. So it's getting real now. It's getting to be a real show. It's going to be a lot of fun. And that's thanks to you. So again, I'd like to hear from you, FrankCurzioResearch.com. That's it for me. Really appreciate all the support. And I'll see you guys next week. Take care.